Van Halen's music changed rock forever. And at the center of it all was the band's legendary guitarist, Eddie Van Halen, known for his mind-blowing solos and innovative tapping technique. But now, a surprising claim from David Lee Roth has made fans stop and wonder, who really created some of those famous guitar solos? In a 2019 interview, David Lee Roth shocked many by saying that he had a bigger role in Van Halen's music than people thought. He claimed that he not only wrote all the lyrics and melodies for the first album, but also had a hand in creating some of the guitar solos. Talking about the debut album, Roth said, "I wrote every word you heard, every syllable. Every melody I structured out. Even the guitar solos on that first album. Why do you think the solos changed so radically? I sang the solos for Jamie's Cryin' and Runnin' with the Devil, etc." According to Roth, he even came up with the band name Van Halen, designed the stage backgrounds, suggested Eddie's famous striped guitar design, and created the album covers. He described himself as having a major creative role from the very beginning. But how much of this is true? Many fans always believe that Eddie was fully responsible for the guitar parts. After all, Eddie Van Halen is considered one of the greatest guitarists of all time. His innovative tapping technique completely changed rock guitar playing. In fact, bassist Michael Anthony once said that Eddie was inspired by Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin. Eddie took Page's pull-off technique and developed it into full two-handed tapping, which became his signature style. Michael Anthony also shared a funny story about how David Lee Roth once told Eddie to turn his back to the audience while playing solos during early shows. Roth didn't want other guitarists to steal Eddie's unique playing techniques. That's how groundbreaking Eddie's style was. Even his bandmates were worried about people copying him. In another interview, David Lee Roth went deeper into how Eddie built his solos. He explained that Eddie's solos weren't random. They had structure, a beginning, a middle, a crescendo, and an end. Roth described them as thematic solos. For example, the solo in Running with the Devil wasn't just improvised on the spot. It was carefully constructed, sometimes from multiple takes. Roth explained that in the early days, they recorded using only a few tracks. Once more advanced multi-tracking became available, Eddie would record many versions of a solo. Then during mixing, they would choose the best parts from different takes and combine them into one final solo. Eddie would later learn that final version and play it live. Even with all these technical details, Eddie never liked being called a genius. He once said in interviews that he was just a punk kid who plays guitar, but fans and fellow musicians often disagreed, calling him a true innovator who brought something completely new to rock music. Sadly, Eddie Van Halen passed away in 2020 after a long battle with cancer. His death was a huge loss for the music world. Many rock legends have praised him for his groundbreaking guitar work and warm personality. And even now, years after his passing, debates about his creative process continue. So did David Lee Roth really help create some of those solos? Or is this just another one of Roth's colorful stories? The truth might be somewhere in between. What's clear is that both Eddie and Roth played important roles in making Van Halen one of the greatest rock bands ever.